Nice. And just like that, we're
Live
live,
and dangerous.
live and
We're live
dangerous
and dangerous.
without a net,
Broadcasting.
live without a net. That was a
Hey,
Van
we do
Halen.
it every day. Hey, I just want to tell you too. You know what? Your light's going dim. You look a little orange.
You
I'm
know,
just letting you know.
I've rearranged. I would show you. I really can't turn my camera around to show you.
Hey, next week I'm going to be up in your area a few times. Maybe I'll swing by.
You can come. So I told you my brother is staying with me now, and he's a musician, and so we basically, you just knew how messy you've been down in my hole down here.
That was a while ago. Yeah, but yeah, it was kind of.
Well, it's way better now. It's still a mess, but in a musician sort of way. We've got it set up with a little PA system set up, and we've got our acoustic guitars set up.
Okay.
And so anyway,
got the electric bridge going on, or
it's
no
all
electric, no drums?
it's been acoustic stuff, man. Oh, the drums are set up too. Yeah, drums are set up.
Okay.
You can come and sit in and play drums, and we'll do our unplugged set.
Yeah, we'll do some unplugged stuff, definitely, because I think I can hold the drums better.
You can do it.
My guitar, and I was just playing today, and I went dead because I was doing cleaning. I was doing all my Friday chores. Friday's our cleaning day. Well, my wife's cleaning day, and I just join in.
I notice you're in a new place.
This is my new studio. So
let's, as much as you can, kind of move.
All right.
So
all right, cool. So I found this new desk, man. Let me see what I can do. Here. All right, you got me going on. All right. So here's what I'm looking at now. This is my new desk, right? Pretty cool.
Okay.
It's a double level type of situation.
Oh, sweet. Wow.
My vape. I don't vape. It's zero nicotine. Don't worry about it. I got my little printer down there. I got my record player all set up.
Got it.
My new speakers and all that stuff. Then I got my recording. So this is where we do our recording. I got my little Focusrite. Got my little laptop going on, and then of course we got the drum set. My son's drum
set. I think I saw a Marshall back there too. Let's see.
Yeah, you do. I'm coming around to it.
Oh, okay.
And I got my we got a whole bunch of padding and a whole bunch of sound protection going on. Now that's my little area over there. I got my guitars, my basses, my acoustic. Got my Rush thing. I wish I could go closer. That is Neil Peart's signed snare drum head. Too Rich, Neil Peart, Alex Lifeson, Geddy Lee. And those pictures down there is my brother-in-law and me and my sister and my wife. Who
very cool.
VIP backstage. But yeah, there's my All right, let's go.
Marshall.
There's my Marshall. There's my stuff over there. My little jam chair.
Cool.
My new jam chair. Got my Aussie Diary of a Madman pop. See all my pops.
Oh, I see that.
That's very Metallica down there. Master of Puppets. It's nostalgic. And dude, that's an old leather jacket. Old school biker leather jacket.
Nice.
Old school. Got Breaking Bad. Mr. White up there. See Mr. White?
Dude, you're so metal. You're so metal.
It's metal.
I like with your brace on your wrist there. You look like a pro bowler too. Yeah, I like that.
Oh yeah, what's that guy? What was that? Kingpin.
Yeah, yeah. There you go.
That's about it though. That's about it right there. That's the drum mic or drum amp and all that good stuff. So that is my studio / office where we will be broadcasting from.
Very nice. So I have to tell you this funny story, and it's kind of, well, I don't want any of you to think I'm cheating on you guys, right? Of course, we got Classic Guitar Rock Radio, and we've got the Classic Guitar Rock Empire, and that's what we're here for. But I also have another little radio station. Dude, I'm addicted to radio stations. So, but my other little radio station, Rich knows all about it. It's in Western Montana. It's targeted at a very rural area, and it's not like Classic Guitar Rock. It's mellow. I mean, it's like
pop / country
/ pop / little country.
It has a little rock in it.
The folks that listen are 60-year-old women. I mean, that's my number one demo. So obviously that's going to be a different thing. But the thing is, Rich, I make money with that. I mean, our goal, I mean, we don't do this to make money, right? So,
right.
So, but
sometimes
my little station over in Montana actually makes money. And when I say makes money, I mean, I make enough money to pay all the expenses,
bills.
right?
All
So
And that's
so
what it's all about.
totally.
That's what we were trying with here too, with the t-shirts, and same thing with, we don't have too many
Yeah,
sponsors.
we,
have
we
some,
do it. We do it for fun. This is not our livelihood.
yeah.
Now, if it
But-
could be our livelihood,
Well, I'm just waiting until Jeremy decides to retire. I am
that's the thing.
officially military retired. I'm retired, kind of
yeah.
retired. But once we retire, we can go full
This
blown.
will be full, because Rich and I have talked about this a lot. If this was my full-time job, the radio, we could make a go of it, right? We could
like, I'd come up there. We could do our morning show
Totally.
like, every day. Like,
Yeah.
that was our job. That's what we
Yeah.
do. And then we can go out and hit up Spokane sponsors, you and me, and just start
Totally.
going to hit them up.
So
I'm kind of waiting for a few years.
yeah,
Waiting.
someday we'll do that. And my wife doesn't know it yet, but yeah, I'm going to retire at 62. So I've still got like 4 years. Okay.
Right. Gotcha.
But 4 years will be gone before you know it.
Yeah, and I'll still do some things here and there to try and get some listeners. I've got a few listeners out there, and
But here's the thing I was going to tell you, which was interesting. I get an email 2 nights ago from a guy down in Dallas. And he says, and he happens to be listening to it's called Radio Valley, my little station over in Montana. And he says, "Hey, I'm in Plano, Texas." He says, "I've been listening to your which is funny because I've seen someone listening to that station from Dallas for like a month. I'm like, who's listening to this little Western Montana station in Dallas?"
Right.
And he emails me and says, "Dude, I've been listening for the last month or so." And he said, "You've inspired me. I'm starting my own station called Radio Plano." That's what he's calling his.
Okay.
And anyways, it was just really cool. He was like, "Dude, I've been following you on Facebook, and I always post all these dumb little videos on my Radio Valley page." He says, "I've been watching your videos," and he says, "I'm doing it, man." And I just thought it was really cool. And I said, "Hey, if I can help you," I mean, Rich and I have learned this
the hard
school
way.
of hard knocks, right? We've made all the mistakes.
hard
And so
ways.
that's what I told him. I said, "Dude, if I can help in any way," I just thought it was kind of cool. So that's
awesome, man. That's really cool.
This whole online radio thing. We do it because it's fun, right? But
Right.
there's a whole community
so
of
more
people. Yeah.
There's so much more we can do and get out there too. So we started a new thing on the radio called the Riddler. I told you about that. Did you hear that?
I did hear one. Yes, I thought it was
What'd you
awesome.
think? Okay, it's cool.
Loved
the next one's going to be Name That Chord, or it's going to be something to do with a music. You're going to name the tune, like name that tune, but it's going to be like Duff McKagan has 3 chords in The Truth on Ozzy's Boneyard that he does.
Yeah.
But I got it, so I can't use that. I was kind of going to use some type of chord play in there. So that'll be the next game. But so we started the Riddler off. It's going pretty good. I actually added. So here's what I've been doing for the last few weeks. There hasn't been a lot of new releases out there in the classic rock genre, or our stuff. We've had a few, but not many. So I was like, okay, well, let's see what songs we don't have on there. So I go on there and I type up, okay, what songs do I have to have in the classic rock radio? Looking it up, added about 12 to 15, actually probably about 20 new songs that we didn't have on there, like Rock and Roll Fantasy, Bad Company, and a few others, just stuff. I'm like, oh, you don't have it. So we added some of that, but yeah,
sweet.
Our station is just, it's really good.
Well,
I enjoy it a lot.
And people should know, there would be no Classic Guitar Rock Radio without Rich Hanna, right? Rich runs the station, and he'll tell you,
I try.
I've pretty much abandoned him, which is sad because Classic Guitar Rock Radio is the thing I'm most excited about, right? But I've got so much other stuff going on that I basically said, "Rich, you're the operations manager, dude. You're running it."
Yep.
So it's
that's
awesome.
cool with me. Like I said, I got the back, but I need your commitment when you retire.
When
you retire, let's go for it.
We got it.
Let's grow this thing, because I know this right here, Live and Dangerous, is only half of it. Live and Dangerous is a quarter of it, really. I mean, there's so much more to what we can do and what we're doing. The radio station's great.
And so, this is just a plug. Any of you that are watching us now, make sure you listen to the station. Go to classicguitarrock.net, and there's a button right there. Listen to CGR Radio. You click that button, takes you right there.
Everything's there.
Everything's there.
You can link to the shirt. You can get to Live and Dangerous. This podcast. You can get to everything from that hub.
That's right.
And I'm thinking about making hats too. This is classicguitarrock.net on there with their little symbol on there.
I just thought about this simple thing. We've got 43 people joining us, Rich. There's 43 people. Okay. If each of those people would just send us $20,000, dude, we'd be set. Yeah.
We'd be set for life. Thanks, guys. That would be so cool of you. I appreciate it. Hey, we retire.
That's
just
right.
Go do some really silly stuff, like riding quads up in your mountains.
Totally. Nice. I am going to Montana tonight, Rich. We were talking about this. I am going tonight. It's a 3-day weekend for the kids because Martin Luther King Day on Monday.
Or Martin Luther King.
So I got to work on Monday, but I'll take Adam and Seth are going over with me, and so we'll hang out there for the weekend. So,
well, I knock on wood, and I'll be praying for you that.
Well, you should
make it.
Totally. Yeah, we had some things come up last week. I wasn't able to make it, but anyways.
Yeah.
Well, I'm excited for this get together as I always am. I got to
definitely turn
the comments on. Okay, comments are enabled, so if you guys want to make comments,
that's why there was no comments,
insults or whatever, you can do that. Well, they were enabled. I just wasn't looking at them. So
next week I got a couple shows. My wife has decided to go, so I'll let you know that she has decided. It is our anniversary on the 20th.
So your wife is going to the
she is going to
Offspring
Bad Religion.
Awesome.
So as of right now, yeah. So we got that Tuesday. So we're going to be going to check that out on Tuesday. I'll throw out some business cards out there, for plug our radio station. And then I got Lisa Caputo. Do you know who that is?
I know the name.
So that's the Long Island Medium.
My
mom is a big fan of this woman. Now I'm not a big medium person. You know what I'm saying?
You're going to go see Lisa Caputo.
We're going to go see Lisa Caputo.
Where's she
Fox
at?
Theater. She's at the Fox Theater.
Okay.
On Wednesday. So the 22nd. What's 22nd? I don't know. It's somewhere down. But I got a concert on Tuesday, and I think it's Thursday. So Tuesday we go, and then Thursday we go. So it's going to be a busy week.
Wow.
And I'm going to be up in your AO.
Swing around. Swing by sometime. Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely have to do that. Check your new layout.
Well, that sounds cool. You'll definitely, and we're for sure not doing David Lee Roth, right? We decided that's
for
both of us.
No, unless.
No,
I drops prices. If you can get tickets for $40,
I'd maybe go for $40. What are they? $100? No,
they're like 115.
Yeah, no.
And dude, it's not worth it. It's definitely not worth it. But I was surprised he wasn't on the top 3. So I've gotten addicted to this songwriter.com.
Okay.
Right?
I'm going to check it out. I still haven't checked.
Yeah, I got. So songwriter.com said there's 3 singers that just no, what was it? It was 3 singers that know they're bad, but they're still okay, or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And Vince Neil was on there.
Yeah.
Someone else. Tom Kiefer should be on there too. We'll talk about Tom Kiefer.
Okay. All right.
I don't know if you've ever heard "Nobody's Full" by Tom Kiefer lately.
I have. Nobody. Yeah.
Yeah, but he's not.
He can't do it anymore.
He can't do it anymore.
Well, okay, now I like Cinderella. I do. They had some good tunes.
Mm-hmm.
But his vocal delivery was always when he sang in a normal register, like Gypsy Road and Nobody's Full, he'd always sing a verse. The guy in Zebra would do the same thing.
Okay.
He'd sing a normal voice. He had a nice enough voice, but then he'd kick into his fake AC/DC, and it's like, dude, why do you do that? Yeah, and that's
back in the day he sounded good.
Oh yeah, he could pull it off.
Back in the day, because I saw them open for Bon Jovi, of course, when he was on tour with Bon Jovi, because Bon Jovi was the one who discovered Cinderella, wasn't it?
Oh, I didn't know that.
Bon Jovi. Yeah, I think it was Bon Jovi that discovered him. But not 100% on that. But by the way, I'm sorry, I'm coming out of left field. I researched that last week. How many years Carl Sentence was with Nazareth. He was
Okay.
with them since 2013. So he
Okay.
was with them for an extended period of time.
Okay.
So it wasn't just 3 years. Like I had to research that because I was like, I don't want to put out bad info. But anywho, so I saw Cinderella with Open for Bon Jovi, and then I saw him on the Long Cold Winter tour with Winger opened up. Oh,
wow.
that was brutal. I'm not a big Winger fan. I don't like some 30-year-old dude talking about
she's
only
only
like
17.
You know what I'm saying?
Dude.
And he sings it now. He's probably like 80 years old singing.
So here's the deal, though. I mean, Winger and Beavis and Butthead ruined Winger's career because wearing the Winger shirt. Pure talent. Winger was one of the best bands in the late 80s. I mean, Reb Beach. They were all. Rod Morgenstein, the drummer, was in the Dixie Dregs. Kip Winger had toured with Alice Cooper. I mean, they were all phenomenal musicians. I mean, and I don't mean to beat up.
I'll give you that.
But you put Winger next to Motley Crue. That Motley Crue couldn't even tie their shoes, right?
He tried to open for Cinderella, one of the biggest bands of the 80s. Slam bands of the 80s. Yeah. They came out and I think people were booing them.
Really?
Sure. It was just kind of like,
no
one wanted to see him.
Reb Beach was one of the greatest guitar players of that era.
That goes, awesome. We've talked about this. You could have a super group.
Yeah.
But if you don't have a songwriter in that super group, guess what? You're going to suck nuts. That's the bottom line.
So 17, it's creepy now.
It is creepy now. But back in the day, you're right.
In the day, it was a pretty cool. And Madeline. I mean, they had some. But again, they were victims of grunge. The grunge scene came in, and any of those promising hair bands, they just
grunge ruined it all.
Grunge ruined it all. That's right.
Oh, well. I don't mind grunge. It's okay. I wasn't a huge fan like Nirvana. When Nirvana, that was my first grunge listen. I was like, who are these guys? Smells Like Teen Spirit. We listened to them like, who are these guys?
Yeah.
Everybody's digging them. And I'm like, man, these guys aren't metal. I don't know what they are. What are they? And grunge wasn't the thing. They didn't call it grunge.
Well, grunge is the perfect word for it. 3-chord grunge. It was I like some Nirvana songs. They're kind of catchy. I
don't get me wrong. I like a lot of the grunge, and grunge even inspired a lot of the metal bands.
Yeah, for sure.
More commercial and grungy too. Look at Metallica and Megadeth, two prime big bands that released their grunge albums. Load, and Megadeth released Risk.
Well, and the thing is, we've talked about this before. When Metallica opened for Ozzy on the Ultimate Sin tour,
great show.
Ozzy's wearing like bathrobes and glitter.
Yeah,
and he's got glitter in his
rhinestones, and
it's like hair metal had gotten to such a ridiculous state, so cheesy. All the bands look like girls.
Shoulder pads.
Oh yeah, they look really stupid. Yeah. And then all of a sudden, Metallica's out there in ripped jeans and t-shirt.
Thrashing.
Don't get me wrong, hair metal needed that. They needed it, and so I do appreciate grunge and that whole movement. Even though Metallica, like you said, not a grunge band, but they're kind of the same movement that got away from these super stupid trappings of hair metal, all the makeup.
You're right.
And
there weren't a lot of survivors, and if you look at that was major shift in the genres of metal and rock, a major shift in rock, grunge, new metal, and the new rock, the Wallflower type of situation,
right?
Black Rose, Buck Cherry, that was another movement, and then people started liking the old hair metal again. And then people started liking just metal again. Just old school metal. I just saw a Toyota commercial with "You Got Another Thing Coming."
I saw that
literally, man, and I'm like,
Well, and now,
baby,
you watch a football game and they'll play. Their bumper music will be like a Rush tune,
or you'll always hear on the board.
Yeah, totally. An Ozzy tune, Sabbath tune. I heard a War Pigs as a bumper on a football game. I'm like, whoa,
Oh, yeah.
that's
Yeah.
pretty wild.
That's pretty good. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, I remember when Ozzy, before he was really crippled, he did the opening game. It was like a Thursday night football game when Patient Number 9 came.
Yeah, I remember that.
You remember that? And they
Yeah.
had him all braced in, like,
Yeah,
and then like he had a trench coat over the brace triangle thing that was holding him up.
yeah,
But I remember people saying, "What is this? Ozfest? We're here to watch a football game." People were pissed, dude. I would have flipped out. Like I would have been like, "What? Ozzy's playing at halftime?"
yeah.
I would have not even paid attention to the game. I was so excited to see Ozzy play at halftime.
Yeah.
So that was kind of cool. That was really cool, actually.
Well,
So-
yeah, that classic metal, it's become mainstream, right? Which makes
It really
sense
has.
because the generation that was into it is now the ones running everything. So
Run it exactly.
totally.
And
makes
I'm scared about the next generation. It's just going to be like Taylor Swift and Ariana Grande
Yeah.
on
I hope-
everything.
Yeah.
and what's her name? Katy Perry, Beyonce,
Yeah.
all those. And what's up? Okay, I have a rant.
Okay, I'm ready. I'm here for you.
Okay, I have a rant. We're about to go into the news, guys. I got it, but
Okay.
I got to rant a little bit.
I'm ready.
Here's my rant. Super Bowl halftime show. Have you
Oh.
heard who's playing?
Oh yeah.
Bad Bunny.
Yeah.
Okay. Now Metallica have been pitching
Yeah.
the halftime show for years. This is like the 5th year they've been like, "Hey guys, we'd love to play it. Let's
Mhm.
do it. Let's make a deal." They've even said it on their, Instagram,
Yeah.
their shows, their podcast. We'll play the Super Bowl. We'd love to. We would love to play this. And I'm sure that they can get a deal, work out some negotiation, with Metallica. They're still making trillions a night. Well, millions a night, billions a night, whatever the case may be. But it's like they avoid the metal at the Super Bowl. Why? Why do you avoid metal at the Super Bowl? They'll play rock, they'll play rap, they'll play dirty rap, they'll
Yeah.
play, Bad Bunny is
Yeah. I had never even heard of the dude. And then when I saw he was going to be a thing, I
always
went,
big.
he
No,
saw.
I'm not.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm not a fan, but
Yeah.
he's good for the genre. I mean,
yeah,
he's good
totally.
for-
And
he's a great musician, whatever. But
here's
it's like,
yeah.
what are you guys doing? What is the Super? What's the NFL commission doing? I mean, I just don't get it.
Yeah.
I mean, put some rock. I don't care if it's even Metallica. Just put some rock out there. I mean, I think the last real rock band that played was Prince. Really,
Prince,
which was
20
it was
years
epic.
ago. Yeah,
And it was like epic.
Prince was awesome.
epic.
I
epic.
remember the Rolling Stones played 25 years ago, and they
Yeah,
were pretty good.
They used to rock. Used to be
Uh,
rocking. But the
yeah.
last 20 years, I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'd have to look it up.
I know
but
the last few years I can remember Black Eyed Peas, sucked. They were terrible. Those Slash did come out and play something.
Janet Jackson.
Janet Jackson, that was dumb.
Lady Gaga.
Katy
uh-huh.
Perry.
Yeah.
It was Bruno. Actually, Bruno Mars was pretty good. I got
he's kind of
Bruno Mars is a talented dude, right? Even
of
if you're not necessarily a fan of a genre, even Lady Gaga, I was impressed. I was expecting
I agree.
crappier than it was.
Now, okay, I got to tell you a story now. We're talking Lady Gaga. So
Mhm.
I'm in Afghanistan, right?
Mhm.
About to come home. And my wife, we used to talk all the time, because I was the signal guy, so I had a phone in my tent.
Exactly.
You know,
There you go.
what are you going to do? So I talking to the wife all the time, and she's like, "Hey, I bought some tickets. When you get home, we're going to a concert." And this was when Lady Gaga was first
Coming out.
came out. The Monsters Ball, that whole what's that? Fernando. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. So I'm like, "Oh, okay, lady." She's like, "Oh, she's like the new age Madonna." Like, "Oh, okay, whatever. That'd be cool to see."
Yeah.
So I hadn't heard of anything Lady Gaga. So I talked to my soldiers about it. I'm like, "Hey, guys, I'm going to see this Lady Gaga," and they all stop, and they turn to me. They're like, "You're going to see who?"
You're going to see who?
I'm going to see Lady Gaga. You know who she is? And they're like, yeah. And they're like, "And you're going to see?" They knew I was like metal, pure metal, right? They're like, "You're going to see Lady Gaga?" I'm like, "Yeah, my wife. I'll go see it with my wife. Whatever. It's live music. I like live music. I mean, I'm not strictly metal, guys. I like anything that's good."
I'm the
Literally.
same way. I am a fan of live music, whatever.
I love
if
live
it's
music.
actually live, right?
So
Yeah.
so fast forward to the Tacoma Dome. We park and I'm walking, and there's all these people dressed up like women. Okay, let's just say that. I'll just leave it at that. Okay, because we
Yeah.
don't get into politics or all that stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm walking behind, and I'm like, and it's Fishnet City. It's
Yeah.
that weird
Yeah.
weird stuff. And I look at my wife, I'm like, what's going on? She's like, yeah. And I didn't research Lady Gaga at all. She's like, she's kind of an advocate for,
yeah.
gay, trans,
Yeah.
whatever. And I was
Yeah.
like,
Oh.
oh. So instantly because back then it was kind of icky for me. It was like,
Yeah.
icky.
Well, and you were regretting the fact you'd forgot to wear your fishnet to the.
I mean, literally, I have them from the 80s. The 80s glam movement.
Yeah.
And I'm kidding, guys. I don't have fishnet. If me getting a fishnet, you don't want to see. That's for sure. Oh my God, that would be Puke City. Anywho, so we get in there, and it was an okay show. It wasn't bad. It was just that I was taken aback. I had no clue, and it was like the roving joke for a long time.
That you went to the Lady Gaga.
That I went to Lady Gaga. Like my platoon gave me grief.
As they should have. Yes.
I admit it, but you know what? We'll do anything for our wives.
Yeah, totally.
You know that.
Yeah.
And the wife bought tickets. I mean,
I've gone to some country shows I
have
no desire to go to because my wife.
You sure have. I'm always dragging her to shows. I'm like, let's go.
What was that Metallica and Lady Gaga did together? What was that for?
Moth into Flame. They were in the news, actually. It was Moth into Flame. It was off of Hardwired to Self-Destruct. So that's one of my favorite songs off that album. But you remember, James's mic went out, and it was Lady Gaga singing, and James was pissed. Was he pissed? He was like throwing stuff on stage. I was like, oh man, wow. James is pissed, man. And I would have been too as the Grammys, and they're trying to play Moth into the Flame.
Yeah, and so that's what it was. I've seen the footage of them like rehearsing for the Grammys, and she can sing. I mean, she's a talented person.
Well, if you haven't seen the movie A Star Is Born, the remake of the remake, it's great. I love that movie. I love any music movie. Yeah, like biopic or stuff like that where they get big. Like I want to see Song Sung Blue, the new one that's out.
It's good.
I want to see the Springsteen movie that came out. Mm-hmm. Those are two that I want. But I love Bohemian Rhapsody. I love the Motley Crue, The Dirt. That was interesting. That's definitely interesting. But all those music movies, Rockstar, great movie. And that was based off Judas Priest when the second singer was with them and after Rob left.
And here's the funny thing. We maybe talked about this. It was really going to be about Ripper Owens. That's really what the movie was about. It was going to be about Judas Priest and Ripper Owens.
Right.
But because there were problems between the band and the studio, and then they said, well, forget it. We're just not going to work with Judas Priest. We're going to keep the story. We'll make it a fictitious, but it was originally going to be the story of Ripper Owens and Judas Priest.
Oh, okay. That's interesting.
That was the original plan. Yep.
Did you like any of those songs? I mean, I heard a couple songs on the radio the other day that I was like, whoa, it's actually pretty cool. Like One on One or something like that.
What are the albums they did with Ripper? Demolition.
Man. Don't get me lying.
And something else.
Yeah.
I really sound like an old man when I say this. Ripper wasn't the reason I kind of left Judas Priest. I mean, Ripper was just we've talked about this. I'm not a huge fan of Painkiller, even though that's one of their biggest albums. I like the older Priest up till about Defenders, 84.
Got it.
Priest was never a thrash. I mean, they had some fast songs, riding on the Wind, and they had some fast songs. But
Free Will Burning.
Will Burning. Yeah, those were fast and those were okay.
I remember.
but I like the good Priest stuff is not that super fast. It's the stuff with some
one of the best songs in my eyes from Priest is on Painkiller. and it is not Painkiller.
Uh-huh.
Touch of Evil, man.
Touch of
That is
Evil's a
a
good
great
tune. Yeah.
song. Same
Mhm.
thing with Nightcrawler. Nightcrawler's
Mhm.
kind of old school. It has that old school beat to it. Nightcrawler.
Yeah.
I love. Now I hated Ram It Down.
Yeah.
All the in between albums.
Yeah.
I didn't even
Turbo,
like.
Ram It Down.
I
Yeah.
love Turbo. You
You
know
like
that.
Turbo. I make fun.
I
of that.
dig Turbo. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I make fun of you for not liking it.
I know.
So, I mean,
Yeah.
but it's cool. But yeah, and then there, what was that? With Judas Rising on it. What was the name of that?
It was
Necrodemus or
Nostradamus.
Nostradamus. Yes.
Nostradamus,
So
yeah.
I wasn't a big fan of that one either. Judas
Yeah.
Rising was okay. Wasn't a big fan. It was
But-
Redeemer of Souls,
Yeah.
Firepower.
Now
then-
Firepower and Invincible Shield, they're
Bad.
good. They're
bad,
good.
bad.
Because there's still
Yeah.
some of the really fast stuff. I think Scott Travis just likes playing that.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
But
just
I mean,
drum.
Necromancer, that is a great song. There's a song
Yeah.
called Necromancer on there,
Mhm.
which they played live when I saw them for when they were touring Firepower. Great song, man. But it was funny because their set list was whack. And I think it's because the whole new Firepower album was good, but they wanted to play a lot of their good songs from it. And their set list was whack because they played so many new songs.
Yeah.
And then they couldn't, then they had some weird ones in there. You're like,
Yeah.
What are you guys doing?
Well, yeah. 85% of folks going to see a Priest show, they don't care about the new album. They
Yeah,
want
no.
to hear Victim of Changes and
Exactly.
another thing
Exactly.
coming, and yeah.
Exactly. Like they only played 3 songs off Invincible Shield, remember? And
Yeah.
and that was it. And the rest was old school. They didn't even play anything off Firepower. They went straight to the old.
Yeah. And of course they did their last song, Living After Midnight.
Living After Midnight every time.
They did Green Man Unleashed. I mean, they did the ones you were expecting to hear for sure. So
They didn't do Solar Angels, but they did Victim of Changes. They did
Victim of Changes. They did Heading Out to the Highway. That was the only one from
one entry.
Point of Entry. Yeah. So
Yeah.
anyways.
All right, you ready for some news, man? We got we're half hour in.
Hit me with some news.
Yeah. All right, well, let's talk about the Black Crowes have been in the news. They're coming out with a new album called A Pound of Feathers, and they have 2 singles out, Profane Prophecy and Pharmacy Chronicles. And it
Wow.
only took them, check this. So it was what, 4 years, something like that. It's been a few years since they've released anything, but it took them 8 to 10 days to record this album. That's like the Doors' first album. Yeah.
Wow.
They must have just been practicing and ready to rock and roll.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. That's the way they used to do it. The first Sabbath album took them, they did it in like 2 days. Yeah.
Right. Motley Crue,
They
Motley
do.
Crue did the same thing. Their first album, Too Fast for Love. Quick. But so Black Crowes, look for that one. A Pound of Feathers coming out. All right. We got Leonard Skinner was in the news. Manager Russ Schilling said the band is working on its first official autobiography and talks about making the biopic movie. Now that is going to be cool. What do you got? You got some Skinner?
All right. Could you hear that?
Yeah. Now let me go get mine.
Okay.
And we'll see the difference. But there's a biopic they're making. I'm stoked. I can't wait about that.
Now,
Just said.
That'll be cool because I cut a little slack to Skinner because most of the band died, right?
Yeah.
So you can only complain so much about no original members. And I've said this before, I saw them last summer, no original members, Ricky Medlock, kind of, you can make the case he's an original member. It was a phenomenal show. And I have never considered myself a huge Skynyrd fan, but when I saw that show, you're just surprised at the sheer number of great songs. Every single song you knew. I forgot about this. Oh, and there's this one too.
I love shows like that.
It was really good.
Wow, they did this.
Yeah, it was really good.
They're actually Freebirds being featured in the 2026 Super Bowl commercial. So that's cool.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's what's going on with old Leonard Skinner. Pretty cool. Guess so somebody Cult of Personality. Remember that song?
Living Color. I saw them.
They are coming out with another album.
Wow.
I know.
Wow.
First in 9 years. Now, I didn't even know they had one 9 years ago. Personally,
either.
I haven't heard anything but Cult of Personality. I bought the album Vivid. I think it was Vivid.
Vivid, yeah.
And it was okay, but it wasn't nothing special.
It's
But
I have to tell you this story. Sorry, I'm going down another rabbit hole.
it's okay.
Okay,
all right.
so
That's what the news is about.
1989, Rolling Stones. I worked at a top 40 radio station, KMGZ, Magic 95, Lawton, Oklahoma, and that's where I met that's where I met my wife. She worked there too.
That's cool.
We were both disc jockeys there, and we were a top 40 station, but the only station in town that really could have done it. We didn't play any Rolling Stone. We did play the new. We were playing like off the Steel Wheels album. What was the hit? They had a few top 40 hits off of that.
Gotcha.
Mixed
Yeah,
Emotions. You're not the only one with me. You know.
Okay.
So there we were playing the current
Let 'em
Rolling
sing
Stone
that.
stuff.
Try that again.
Nah,
Try
I
that
don't-
again.
I don't want to sing it. So, anyways, our boss, Chuck Morgan, the general manager and owner, he was an old school 70s disc jockey, worked in Oklahoma City and stuff, and then now we're in Southwest Oklahoma, this smaller little town in Lawton, Oklahoma. Well, he buys one of these packages where we're gonna send a whole bus to see the Rolling Stones in Dallas at the Cotton Bowl.
Oh,
And Jeremy, let's see. This was 89. I was 22 years old.
okay.
And so they decide that Jeremy and his 19-year-old girlfriend at the time, this is before we were married, we're going to be the chaperones for this Steel Wheels bus.
Great idea.
22-year-old, 19.
Great idea.
We're the
Great
chaperones, busload of drunk people. Anyways, we take the bus down to Dallas, the Cotton Bowl in Dallas. The bus driver's lost, doesn't know where we don't even get there till halfway through Living Colors set. They were the opening band.
Gotcha.
And it was great. We finally get our seats, and as long as we were there in time to see Cult of Personality, I was cool. And that was their last song they did.
Last song, of course. Yeah.
So we do the show. The Stone show is great. And then it's time, we were very, I had to stand up at the front of the bus and say all the rules. Okay, guys,
I'm with you, brother.
The bus is leaving. You got from the time the concert is over, you have 30 minutes to be on the bus because we're leaving. Sure enough, it's time to leave. There's like 3 people not back yet. And everyone's like, let's go. And I was like, let's give them 10 more minutes, and we did. We waited just a little longer. So I was a nice guy. We waited a little longer. These 3 drunk, staggering people come out to the bus, and they made it. And we didn't get home till 5 in the morning the next, but anyways, that's my.
Hey, I have a party bus story too.
Let's hear
Party
it.
buses suck. I'm
Yes,
not
they
a
do.
fan. I'm not a fan. So my wife booked a party bus for me. Hey, Will, what's going
Hey,
on?
Will, are you wearing your Classic Guitar Rock shirt? Are you wearing it?
Uh-oh, I'm not.
No,
My
that's
new
okay.
guitar pick American
I
flag.
saw that though. That was sweet.
Yeah. So my wife booked a ticket. We're from Lacey, Washington
Mhm.
to Leavenworth for the Christmas lights.
Oh,
Okay,
nice.
now we had well, this was the time during I don't even know what sorry, Will's at work, man. I'm sorry.
So you don't think the people
We
at
are
the
too.
police department would like you wearing your Classic Guitar Rock shirt instead of your uniform? So let me just say this about Will. Will's a big dog at work. He doesn't even have to wear a police uniform. He wears slacks and he looks professional, but he doesn't wear a police uniform.
Like
which I gotta say, I was disappointed. And he didn't even have a gun. So I was really disappointed that he didn't even have a gun on. And he's dressed like, he's a school teacher or something. I was very disappointed. Very disappointed. He's not the boss. He's the number 2 man.
Number 2 man. Okay, so he's okay.
Yeah.
Well, congrats, Will. I'm glad you're not the boss, but the man next to the boss.
Well, yeah,
The
but
right-hand man.
No.
Right-hand man.
Next time, brandish that sidearm. That's all I'm saying.
There you go. Well, anyway, I'm going to make it short. The party bus sucked. I mean, my father-in-law ended up passing out from being dehydrated. He had to stay in Leavenworth. We took the party bus back. Everyone's drunk except for me and my wife. We, and we're like sitting there. My headphones broke, so I had to listen to all the idiots, and they're all drunk and mad. They're the angry drunk now. So they're yelling.
What are they mad about? Why are they mad?
Just mad about everything.
Okay,
life.
right.
Just life. Just the guy's up there trying. He's drunk. He's trying like you. He's trying to get the bus all partying on the way back. Yeah, no, everyone just wanted to sleep, dude.
Yeah.
Everyone just wanted to sleep because it was crappy. It was crowded. No one could get it. It was a 3-hour wait for every restaurant. You had, and then it's snowing. We're going down, swerving, and oh my God, it was a nightmare trip. And my wife felt so bad, but it wasn't her fault. She didn't know about a party bus. She just said, "Oh, it should be fun."
It should be fun.
Didn't know that all the youngsters were going to be on there drinking and partying hard. Like we stopped midway and they came out with liquor and someone sparked up a doobie on the bus, like literally, dude. I mean, I'm like, are you kidding me right now? And the bus driver was like, no, put that out. I'm going to call the cops. It just got gnarly. Anyway, no party bus, no more. And I'm sorry you had to go through that.
Well, I just thought of an idea. This is another thing we can do, Rich.
Okay.
Let's charter a bus. Okay. 55 and over. 50. You're not 55 yet. How old are you?
I am too.
Okay.
I just turned 55.
55 and over. Okay. You got to be 55. And all we're going to do is drive the bus around and you can nap on the bus.
Now, let's make it the dudes have to be 55 and up because, some guys like to marry the younger.
Oh, okay. All right.
Okay. So they can bring their significant others and vice versa.
Gotcha. But we're not doing anything. We're doing is going for a drive to take a nap. It's a nap.
Okay.
Bus.
We call it the classic guitar rock nap bus. Let's take a break from your break. Come on with us.
Dude,
take a break.
I'd be on that.
I know that. Sleep, but we have to cater it. Okay. We're sidetracking. We cater it. We'd have some nice blankets, some nice seats. To take that nice nap.
Don't talk loud.
Lazy boy.
Yeah, no loud talking. Yeah.
No loud talking. Can't talk.
I like that. No talking.
Yeah, it's nap time. We have a big light and
lights go out.
Nap.
Yeah, nap
5, and it'll be a countdown. Countdown to your nap. And it's going from like 20, 19.
And then it's like your nap. And then for 2 hours they just drive around completely quiet. I love it.
There you go. Little do we know that we're walking around injecting them with some sleep serum. So that countdown works.
I like it.
All right. I like it. Let's do it.
All right.
That's why we need to retire. We would just have a hodgepodge of invented crap.
We'd have all kinds.
Probably doesn't do anything.
No.
And it'd be great too.
It'd be great.
Maybe we'd have like 5 people on the bus.
We'd make no money. We'd probably just
money. But having a good time.
Pretty much like what we do now, Rich. Yeah, we just lose money. That's all we do. It's pretty much
lose money, have a good time. I don't know. We have a steady stream of about 30 to 50 listeners.
Yeah.
So it's a steady stream.
We have the regulars. Yeah.
We got some definitely regulars. Saxony, Germany. If you're on here, I don't know who you are, but rock and roll.
Saxony.
Thanks for listening to my show. They're always on the Metal Vault. Always.
Well, they like their metal over in Germany.
Yeah, they do. I try to cater to them, but they seem to like anything it's putting down. So good stuff.
Well, they pick up your German vibes. You spent some time in Germany.
Yeah, 3 years.
Yeah,
ich möchte heavy metal.
Yeah, and you are occasionally will wear the lederhosen too. So
and I dance in the room. Now you weren't supposed to say that.
Right.
I put on my lederhosen and play metal on my guitar, and then I dance around in the middle with my Holland clogs.
With your
clogs,
shoes.
my clogs I bought from Holland.
Yeah,
which is a true story. I got some wooden clogs from Holland.
Nice.
And cheese and eat cheese. All right, man. More music coming at you. All right, Peter Criss. Now, Gene Simmons putting his foot in his mouth again. So now Peter Criss releases new stuff, right? We know that.
Yeah.
And it's supposed to be good. I haven't heard anything about it because he's selling it on independent sites. I don't think Amazon's got it. I haven't checked lately.
Right.
And if that's true and I can get it off of our site, then I'll put it on the radio that's some new stuff. But Gene Simmons publicly refuted, Peter Criss publicly refuted claims by Gene Simmons that Criss had nothing to do with the writing of Beth. Simmons asserted that the song was entirely written by Criss's former Chelsea bandmate, Stan Pentridge, and calling Criss's involvement a myth. We think about that.
Interesting. Wow.
That is interesting. Peter Criss is pissed about it, though.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming it's not true at all, but I don't know.
Gene just likes lobbing grenades at people. I don't know.
Maybe he's jealous. I was thinking he has to be like jealous, maybe that he came out with a new album and he hasn't.
Okay,
here's the riff you're about to play.
Here's another Kiss song. Ready?
Okay.
Can you hear that?
I can hear it.
You gotta live like you're on vacation. All right, lick it up. That's all you get. Okay.
You wanna live like you're on vacation.
Don't need to wait for an invitation. Okay, sorry.
That's gonna be in my head. Lick it up. Woo!
Another song that you'll hear on Classic Guitar Rock Radio. Yeah, just check it out.
Oh, you'll hear Lick It Up. It's on there. I've heard it several times. All right, now we're gonna get into some of the songwriter stuff. You ready?
Okay, I'm ready.
All right, so what do we got? We got about 15 minutes left.
We're
All
good.
right, cool.
We're good.
Actually, tour announcements. Seven Dust, Alter Bridge, and Daughtry are going on tour together this year. So you're in Europe, in the UK. So if there's anyone from Europe and UK over there, look for the Seven Dust tour with Alter Bridge, who just dropped a new album, and Daughtry as well, just dropped it.
Now, Alter Bridge is the guys from Creed.
Creed.
Right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Well, a few of them. I don't think
it's
all
Tremonti, Mark Tremonti, right?
Yeah,
and then is what's his name? The guy from Spokane, the singer in that?
No.
Okay.
Scott Sapp?
No. The guy.
Sapp's the singer for Creed.
Sapp's the guy from Creed, but then the guy that's in Slash's band sings with Slash.
Oh, Slash's Snake Pit or whatever. Or
yeah. The guy,
maybe I don't know Alter Bridge that good.
His name's just. I thought the singer of Alter Bridge was the guy from Miles Kennedy.
Oh
yeah. Is he in Alter Bridge? Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe that's. Good.
Oh well, he's a good singer. He's a really good guitar player. Yeah.
Hold on, I'm looking it up right now.
He's looking it up. So Miles Kennedy's better guitar player than Tremonti or Slash, actually, and they'll tell you that. Both of them will. So and yet he's the lead singer. You know, they got him up to sing, not play guitar, but he could probably outplay them both. Talented dude.
It doesn't really say.
Okay.
Yeah. Miles Kennedy.
Yeah.
Celebrates releases all. Yeah, you're right.
He's in Alter Bridge?
He is.
Jerry Principe says, yes, that's him. Jerry. Oh, sorry. Okay. This Jerry Principe. This is history in the making. I just want you to know this, Rich. History in the making.
Okay.
Back in the 80s, Will Hines, who's also in the chat, Jerry Principe, who just joined the chat.
Okay.
We all had a band called Lupus Drool and Your Mother. That was the name of it.
Lupus Drool. Yeah, I know. You remember you telling me Lupus Drool?
Yeah, Lupus Drool. Yeah. So
hey, Jerry, what's up?
Yeah, Jerry's still in a band, a band called Extra Crispy. They play around. Is it Kent, Ohio? Is that where you live, Jerry? But they like open. I mean, these guys are big. They open for like big bands that come through the area. So Jerry's done that.
It looks like a good pick.
We're looking at your picture right here.
Rocking. You know. Yeah.
Now, Jerry was our drummer, but he's been a bass player for like the last 30 years. So,
wow. Okay.
Jerry, do you still have a drum kit? Do you even own a drum kit? We're putting him on the spot.
On the spot.
But he plays bass and sings.
Probably at work.
He's a singer in a rock and roll band. So that's awesome.
In my band, I was bass and singer. Yep. That's
there
good.
You go.
Hey, we got something in common. It's easier to sing and play bass than sing and play guitar.
See, I disagree. I think it's harder to play bass
than
guitar and sing. I do. I don't know.
It's one string. You don't have to put a chord.
Well, it's one string, but it's I don't know how to explain it. For me, it's easier to play guitar.
I remember I was in a thrash band. I had to play with a pick. There's no I didn't have the fingers to go,
Yeah.
you know, and I didn't like how Tom Araya from Slayer,
Yeah.
Tom Araya from Slayer played. He played single time. I call it
Yeah.
single time, but he'd play like boom, 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 and the guitar's going, and he's going doom, doom.
Yeah.
Boom,
And Jerry does not have a drum kit anymore.
oh, boo.
Jerry was
It's
a
all
great.
going to electronic, man.
Yeah.
It's all
Well,
electronic nowadays, man.
that I got one here too. So anyways,
electronic?
it's super cool that Jerry and Will are both here on the same
Yeah, that's way cool.
call. That's great.
Did you what kind of drum kit? You got a real drum kit?
Me?
Yeah.
Or who? We've got a little Pearl kit that Adam has, but then I've got the little Alesis electric kit in here.
Oh, you got an electric kit.
I got an
Okay.
electric kit in here, but in the other room over, there's a Pearl kit. But Adam always plays the electric set, so
Oh yeah,
it's just easier.
I don't know. It is easier. You plug in and go. You don't have to tune it. It's all good.
Yeah.
It's all good. to go.
Okay,
All right,
I interrupted your.
it's all good, man. So we got 10 minutes. All right. So quick running down. Sammy Hagar is teaming up with Rick Springfield.
I saw
for 6
that.
days, all right.
Yes.
So that, and I did not know this, but Rick Springfield covered Sammy Hagar's 1978 single "I've Done Everything for You," which landed in the top 10.
Yes.
And that's how they know each other.
And here's the thing. The Rick Springfield version is better than the Sammy Hagar version.
That's why it landed top 10.
Exactly. And you know who the guitar player is?
Who?
It's Neil Girardo, who's Pat Benatar's guitar player and husband, right?
Wow.
I love the Rick Springfield version of "I've Done Everything for You." It's weird when I hear the Sammy Hagar version because, like, dude, Rick's is better.
That's like Bob Seger's "Turn the Page" from Metallica.
Yeah.
And Bob Seger, I listen to Bob Seger. It's like, come on, man, speed it up. Speed it up. It's too slow, man. So, anywho, okay. New tour just announced. Rob Zombie and Marilyn Manson.
What is okay. I didn't know Marilyn Manson was even a thing anymore.
I'm not going to see it. I don't like Marilyn Manson at all. And Rob Zombie's kind of getting a little spooky.
Yeah, they're kind of spooky.
Yeah, I like the old stuff, but the new stuff I'm not a big fan of. I tried, but I think Dragula was the last good album that
I couldn't tell you a Rob Zombie song if it.
You'd have to hear it. Yeah, you've heard.
Probably.
Yeah, I am the one from the sun.
Okay,
that's it.
Yeah,
Dragula.
I think I've heard that.
Burn to the witch in his band. Anyway, Foghat. Foghat's touring with Nazareth on the Twang and Bang tour. So that's going to be interesting. Twang and Bang, Foghat, and Nazareth with the new singer.
Okay.
Nazareth. And then Buck Cherry is going on tour.
Wow.
And the person we were talking about earlier, Tom Kiefer, like I said, has invited Buck Cherry to go on tour with them. I think that's just a pitch to get people to the show, man, because me and the wife heard him sing Nobody's Fool, and it was ugly.
Yeah, he's kind of the thing about Cinderella that I liked is, they were a hair band, but they also had some blue. I mean, the guitar playing was always pretty good, and there was kind of a bluesy edge to it that you didn't get from Poison or some of those other bands.
Right. I like Cinderella, but he's one of those that like Axl Rose. Their voices were too high and too unique, too raspy and too
grating.
High.
Yeah.
And that to maintain for 40 to 50 years. It just couldn't do it. All right, we're going to songwriter.com, 1973.
Okay.
So 4 songs that inspired countless songwriters. Okay.
Countless
songwriters.
Okay.
So what I'm going to do, here's the game.
Okay.
I tell Jeremy the band.
Okay.
And he hopefully will name the song. He was 3 for 3 right now.
Okay. I was 3 for 3 from 1971.
1971.
Right? And I have not prepped.
No,
I'm flying by the seat of my pants. So what are you going to do? You're going to tell me the band, and I'm going to
tell you who it is. This is the 4 songs from 1973 that inspired countless songwriters.
Okay, from 1973. Okay, I'm ready.
Bob Dylan. That's the first one. You know it, and it is inspiring. Known for its easy to cover, incredibly spiritual, catchy, and a meaningful.
I thought this was older than that, but I'm going to say "Knocking on Heaven's Door."
You're 4 for 4. Good
job. But I thought that would have been like late 60s or something. Oh well.
Now Guns
I'll
N'
take it.
Roses covered that, and I like Guns N' Roses covered better than Dylan's.
Yeah.
Dylan's
So this will go back. Jerry would remember this. Jerry, because I think you and me and Bill, not Will, but when Jerry and I would play with this guy named Bill, we did a version of Knocking on Heaven's Door that was a cover by a rock band called Heaven in
I
like
remember Heaven.
84, 85. And their version I thought was even better than
And that was one of the
GNR. But do you remember that, Jerry? We were playing Knocking on Heaven's Door way back in like, this is when we go out to Faxon, to Bill's place in Faxon and play. Do you remember that? I bet he does. Jerry's
I'm
way
sorry.
old. He's way older than me, so he might not remember this stuff.
older than you. Man, we're talking dirt.
Way
now.
older.
Sorry, Jerry.
He's got to be at least 6 months older than me. So,
Oh, gee.
yeah.
You
So
ain't dirt, man. All right. Number 2, we're getting short. Billy Joel. This song is
1973.
impeccable storytelling, excellent and simple instrumentation, and a catchy chorus that even the kids who weren't alive in 1973 know very
Yeah.
well.
It's one of two. It's either the Piano Man.
Boom. Stop.
Is that it? Okay.
There you go.
Okay.
Play me a tune, Mr. Piano.
Piano Man. Okay. All right. Okay.
Great
Jerry
song.
says it was
All right.
84. Okay. It was 84. when we were
84.
playing that.
Knocking
Okay.
on Heaven's Door. And that's
The
that-
band, we were
Oh,
playing a
that's
version.
87.
The band was called Heaven, and they used to play a video on MTV
I
of these.
remember Heaven. I
cover of-
remember
yeah,
Heaven.
Yeah,
I
it was.
remember Heaven. I don't remember Knocking on Heaven's Door, but I remember Heaven.
Yeah.
But they didn't cover it. Roses, GNR didn't cover it till 87.
Exactly.
You
Yeah,
know, so it was like later. So you were covering it before
Heaven
GNR.
did it before, did the cover earlier. Okay, so I'm 2 for 2 today.
2 for 2 today. All right, next one. Okay, this one's tough. I don't know. Jim Croce.
Jim Croce. Yeah.
Croce.
Croce.
All right.
Yep.
Only number 1 single before he passed away in September of the same year.
Okay.
1973.
Th-
Audience, get down with this boogie woogie tune.
Okay, so okay, Jim Croce had so many great songs from that era, but
There
when
was
you
one
said
number
Boogie
one.
Woogie, I didn't know this was his only number one. It's Bad Bad Leroy Brown.
You know it. You're 3 for 3, dude.
But dude,
Dang, man, you're good. You're good.
there's also
Oh,
there's
good.
also Don't Mess Around with Jim, which is basically the same story and same song as Bad Bad Leroy Brown, but it was
Oh, is it
probably
really?
a year.
Oh, wow.
Maybe it was before. I don't know, but Bad Bad Leroy Brown, it's classic. Okay, got
All right,
one
man.
more. Can I
I
do
gotta
it?
turn on. I gotta turn on my dang drums for this one.
Okay, I'm ready. I'm ready for you. 3 for 3. Don't give me any clues.
Here
Just
comes the drum roll.
Just give me the band name.
Okay,
Okay.
Elton John.
Again, 73. The first thing I think of when you say 73 is Crocodile Rock.
No.
Well, okay.
Ah!
Now
Is that your- actually, I should say, is that your
that's
final
not
answer?
my final answer, but
Okay.
that's from
Well,
about that
you
time.
know.
Okay.
Okay. All right. This
Okay.
one's a big one,
Okay.
and tell me if you need a clue.
Is it Daniel?
No, it's not. A lot say this was a tribute to his lost friend, Princess Diana.
Oh, well, that's Candle in the Wind.
There you go.
But
That's Candle in the Wind.
okay, so
But yeah,
Candle
you're
in the
still
Wind-
for
Yeah,
You're
I
6
just
or
there's
7.
it's hard because when you say Elton John 1973, he's got like 10 songs.
I know.
So, yeah.
I know.
Oh well.
That's why I said it. Should have said the clue.
I should have let you give me the
Should've let you
clues.
roll. You would have been undefeated. Now
I
you're
was
6 for
not
7.
Now
I'm gonna write
I'm
it
gonna
down.
say I'm 6.5 for 7.
You're 6.5. No, you didn't get that.
Okay. I'll put it.
I'm taking that away. No soup for you.
Okay.
So Jeremy is 6 for 7 in the songwriter.com challenge. That's what we're going to
Okay.
call
So
it. Songwriter.com
okay. So next
challenge.
week you have to give me another one.
What year do you want?
Let's do 1978 next
Okay.
week.
And these are going to be rando, like
Random,
total
okay.
rando,
All right.
because this one was like there's
Actually,
not like
no, don't let me pick the year because then I could go study all week. So don't do that.
Okay.
Surprise me with the year. Bruce Kelly said Funeral for a Friend, and I was gonna say Funeral for a Friend actually until you mentioned Diana, and then I said, oh no, that's Candle in the Wind.
right.
So
Yeah, it's kind of unfair, but it was inspired countless songwriters. So,
Yeah.
but I mean, Crocodile Rock inspired a lot of people too.
You know what I've been playing this week? Hang on, I'm getting my guitar again. Ready?
I'm ready.
Name the song.
Okay.
She packed my bags last night, pre-flight.
0 hour.
0 hour, 9 a.m. Okay, that's all I'm gonna play. All right.
Nice. I just watched yesterday. I'm taking a 4-day weekend. Me and the wife took a 4-day weekend
Nice.
of life.
Good.
And we were just lounging. We were just lounging around on the couch yesterday afternoon. And that was on the biopic, but it was the musical biopic.
Right,
Have you seen that, Rocket Man? Yeah, and that song came on and we were just jamming, singing.
It's a great
you know.
song. He wrote
I love that song.
songs, man.
He did. He really did. And
Yep.
loaded, but even when he came back, he's got some good songs, you know.
Yep.
Shoot, that's when he is whatchamacallit. All right, we're almost done, man. But we got some albums turning 30 this year.
Okay, so
30 year,
so
2026.
30, hang on. So that would have been 1996.
There you go.
Okay.
And see, this is classic rock now. This is
Dude,
turning
I
classic.
won't know a
All of
single
these are
song
turning
from
classic.
1996.
Well, we
I
got
won't know a single album from
Kiss, MTV Unplugged.
That was 96.
That was 96.
Wow. Okay.
Def Leppard Slang. I didn't like that album. Never heard it.
No.
They don't play anything from it
No.
ever.
Mm-mm.
But it's turning 30. Elvis Costello, All This Useless Beauty. That's turning 30. The Wallflowers, Bringing Down the House or the Horse. Sorry. Soundgarden, Down on the Upside. Metallica, Load is turning 30. I knew that.
Which was
I knew that.
yeah.
Which was a low, but I liked it. A lot of people didn't like it. I loved Load.
You did like it. Oh,
I
okay.
did. I didn't like a lot of the songs that were on there, but I liked a lot of the songs that were on there. It was a load. It was a lot of load. A lot of load. Patti Smith, Gone Again. Sublime. It's what I got. REM, New Adventures in Hi-Fi. Sheryl Crow.
Was that the beginning of Sheryl Crow with like,
In the
I'm
1996.
gonna soak up the sun? Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah. You sing the song that's on our
And
station.
what did she do before she went solo? Do you remember? Wasn't she a background singer for a famous singer named Bruce Springsteen? Didn't Sheryl Crow come from singing?
Was it?
Springsteen?
Yes,
So?
I think you're right.
Wasn't
I
she?
think you're right.
Am I wrong about that, Bruce?
I don't know.
why Bruce. I don't know why Bruce Kelly would know about Bruce.
Yeah.
Springsteen just
Hey,
to-
Bruce said Elton is a pure badass live.
he
I
is.
saw Elton John at the SAP Arena in Mannheim, Germany,
Wow.
and I bought tickets for my wife for Christmas that year, and that's where we went, and it was amazing, absolutely amazing. He played Tiny Dancer, and it was so good that I couldn't even. I almost passed out. I love Tiny Dancer.
So Bruce, am I correct? Wasn't Sheryl Crow a singer in Springsteen's band or something? I thought that was the case. Am I right? Jerry, Will, can you guys confirm that? I don't know. Maybe not.
Good for all right, and basically the last one would be Bad Company, Stories Told and Untold.
I see. I didn't even know there was a Bad Company album in 1990.
I didn't either. Well, because no one paid attention to Bad Company then.
Yeah.
And of course we got to pay tribute to one more person. Tribute, Bob Weir.
Bob Weir,
dead,
okay.
passed away from natural causes. He was 78 years old. God bless him for bringing the Deadheads and all that genre, because Touch of Grey is one of the most amazing songs ever made. And I love that song.
Here's what's funny is the Deadhead folks, their reaction to Touch of Grey was kind of like,
I know.
they kind of thought they were selling out.
It was like Metallica, Enter Sandman.
Totally.
It was
Same thing.
Drawing the line of the fans. You
Yeah.
had the old school Deadheads, and then you had the new Deadheads. I was a newer Deadhead.
Yeah,
Yes,
I
I
love Touch of Grey. And then I love like the stuff I'd hear on classic guitar rock
Yeah.
or classic rock radio, like Casey Jones or Truckin', Space
Yep.
Truckin', whatever it's called. I mean, I could name 3 Grateful Dead songs, but and I don't mean to disparage Bob Weir or anything, but I've tried to get into the Grateful Dead, and I can't.
Oh, I'm with you. I'm the same way. I'm
But
not, like I said, I'm the new Dead head,
Yeah,
but I
yeah,
only like that
yeah.
album.
Yeah, Touch of
And
Grey
that was
was
that.
yeah, I loved it. I thought that was
Oh,
awesome.
yeah, that song. Me and the wife or me and my sister used to karaoke together. Was
Yeah.
it me and my sister? No, me and my wife. Sorry, it was me and my wife. That me and my sister would karaoke a song that I don't really want to mention.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I will. We had 2 songs. Me and my sister used to karaoke. Ruby Tuesday.
Nice.
Okay, we used to sing
That's
Ruby
a good one.
Tuesday, and then Rhinestone Cowboy.
Right. You know what, dude?
John Glenn, man.
I am
Yeah.
a huge Glenn Campbell
Uh,
fan.
Or Glenn,
I am
John
a
Glenn,
huge
Glenn Campbell.
dude. I love Glenn Campbell.
Well,
Right.
hey, that's my
Cowboy,
name messed up for the week. If you
Country
don't know, I
Road.
mess up somebody's name every week. Sorry
That's
to
all.
cut you off. Go
I
ahead.
knew
Go
who
ahead.
you meant, but
All right.
Glenn Campbell. I mean, I love Glenn Campbell. He's one of my
Me too.
favorite people ever.
Yeah.
All time.
He has a lot of good songs, actually.
Oh,
But me and my sister grew up. My dad liked Alabama and Glenn Campbell.
there you go.
That's who they liked. And they played. My mom had the little 45s.
Yeah.
45. She still has them. But
So next week,
lend me your comb.
next week, Rich, we'll be expecting to hear you sing Rhinestone Cowboy for us.
Oh no, you got to hear me sing Thunder Road.
Okay,
Thunder
you
Rolls.
can do that too.
The Thunder Rolls by
Thunder Roll, Garth Brooks.
I karaoke that. I karaoke that to a standing ovation in Georgia. Kid you not.
No way.
Standing ovation. I did. And I was like, I was just singing drunk. I was drunk.
There you
I
go.
was drunk singing, just
So
karaoke.
next Friday, we'll expect you to be drunk.
That
And
ain't
you
gonna-
can do Thunder Roll.
Hey, if I got drunk now, I would not make Thunder Rolls. I'd be asleep in the chair for sure. 100%. I do not drink anymore. No.
All
That
right.
was back in my army days, back in the 90s or 2000s, early 2000s. Well, we're out of time, man.
I don't know if you guys enjoyed it, but Rich and I did. So
Always a pleasure.
thank you, Jerry, Will, Bruce. Thanks for chiming in, and the rest of them who watched. And if you haven't yet, make sure you tune in to Classic Guitar Rock Radio. Go to classicguitarrock.net, click on the button. You can listen to the radio. You can buy a shirt. Jerry, you haven't bought a shirt yet. I think Bruce bought a
Come
shirt.
on, Jerry.
Buy a shirt?
I got a box of shirts, and
Yeah,
I got 2 types of shirts, and
I
I'm
think Bruce
making.
bought a shirt. Will was the first person to buy a shirt. No
Will
question. Yeah.
Will has bought 2. He's bought 2 shirts.
Oh,
He's got 2 of them, and maybe we'll do a contest because I'm doing the Dude shirt next week.
the dude
I'm
is
gonna be
coming
doing
up.
the Dude. The Dude's coming up, and then Just Shut Up. Remember,
Just
we're
Shut
supposed
Up
to do
shirt.
Just Shut
Yeah,
Up.
I like that.
But I
too.
think I'm gonna put that on the back of the Dude shirt. Just put Just Shut Up on the
I
back
like-
in
so-
funky letters. So that's what I'm gonna do. It's gonna be a cross between the Dude and Just Shut Up and Classic Guitar Rock Radio. So
Perfect.
that's my next one.
No pressure, Jerry, but we're really expecting you to buy a shirt. Okay, I'm just going to throw that out.
And I got a box of them, good quality. And Classic Metal Vault is on tonight, guys. If you're a metalhead out there and like, I don't play the new stuff, the screamo stuff. I play the old school stuff. Old school.
Look,
So-
we twisted Jerry's arm. Look what he says. He says, "I'll get one." Okay, nice.
All right. Sounds
Good.
good. We got the Marlin out there, and we got the regular Classic Guitar Rock Radio shirt.
Nice, perfect.
And maybe we'll run a contest once the Dude shirt comes out.
I like
Another contest. Well, maybe we'll come up with something different. I'm going to ask the wife. She always has a good contest for us. Always. She has ideas you wouldn't even believe. It's like, that's a great idea. So-
we should put her on the payroll. She should be getting paid the same thing you and I get, Rich.
Yeah. A donut.
Yeah, nothing.
A big fat donut.
Yeah.
and,
All right.
and she'll be okay with that because remember that was going to be my new regime, my retirement regime. Go to the donut store, but my doctor said the quickest way to diabetes is a donut. So that spoiled my retirement plans, man.
There you go.
So we get a donut once a month. Whatever.
Okay, well,
And
that's
thanks for listening, guys. Go check out the radio station. It's a great station, and I guarantee you'll love it. It'll make your day go by faster. Sing
absolutely.
along.
Thanks, everyone. Rich, thank you,
All right.
sir. Have a great
All right,
week.
Jeremy, you have a great one, brother.
Bye bye.
Bye, guys.